Welcome back to another episode of Rippin or Trippin, where we determine if TCG products are worth ripping or if the seller is tripping by selling us rubbish. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you never miss an episode. All right, let's get to ripping. Today's offering is a 2025 Pieces of the Past Inventors Edition from Super Breaker Box. There's 4 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, 4 relics per box, which means 1 relic per pack. All right, let's get going here. Oh, let's go over a little bit more here. It says here, look for silver, red, or gold parallels of base and insert cards. Look for relic cards including single relics, jumbo relics, dual relics, triple relics, and yes, quadruple relics as well. All right, now we'll get into it here. Kind of excited, a history buff. So I'm always excited to see what we got coming in here. I've seen a few box opening of this in the past, and although I've never seen anything that was super duper cool, I have seen some things that I'm like, wow, I think I'll pick one of those up and give it a shot. All right, let's get into our first pack. I could already tell you that I've seen enough videos to know that these things are so much of a pain to open. I'm just going to use the box cutter to get her done. All right. Of course, she's going to be difficult. Trying not to damage the cards inside. All right. Man, tore the whole thing up but still can't get in. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a snag of paper. We got Henry Ford, Inventors Edition, creator of the modern day 5-day work week, 40-hour a day, and the production line. Henry Ford. All right. Next up, it's hard to see here, Robert Goddard. I have to admit, I don't know much about Mr. Goddard, but I will be finding out. Vladimir Zaworkin. Again, it's hard to see with the Zaworkin. Okay. All right, and then our relic piece here is a George Eastman. I believe George Eastman was a creator of the Kodak Company. Not bad. Not bad at all. It looks like a, what do you call it? A piece of stock or something. Pull us out one of our thick card sleeves that we have and slide that beautiful thing right in there. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's get into the next pack. Let's move that over so we can see it in camera. Hopefully these next packs will not be as difficult to open, but I am not promising anything. I feel like I got a better clean cut on that. All right. What do we got here? William Haviland Carrier. I believe creator of the Carrier air conditioner. These are pretty cards. They're very glossy. I don't really care how they stick to each other like that. Garrett Augustus Morgan. I'm not sure who that gentleman is, but as soon as we're done making the video, I will be looking that up. Next up is Alexander Fleming. Beautiful. That is a nice card. Might be hard to see it, but it is a colored card. And our piece here is a Madame C.J. Walker. Wow. That is really unexpected. One of the very first millionaires and entrepreneurs in the United States. Often overlooked. I believe one of the very first female millionaires in the country as well. This is a beautiful card. I am really happy. I think I'm 2 for 2 today on these relic cards. I don't really know what to expect, so getting anything is just really lovely. All right. These things just are terrible packs. Come on, Super Break Sports. Do better on your packaging here. All right, next up we have a Orville Wright. All right. Him and his brother created what is modern aviation, I believe. Kitty Hawk. I was once told that the very first flight at Kitty Hawk, from the moment they took off from the ground to the moment they returned to the ground, was the same distance of a fuselage of a 747. My history teacher told me that when I was a kid, so that always stuck with me. Beautiful card. Great inventor. Next up is William Siemens. Oh, okay. Everyone knows the Siemens company. They're still around. I think they're more of a, what would you call them? An industrial, part of the industrial complex. They have their fingers in anything like the Colgate company or Procter Gamble. They're a little bit of doing everything. I think they do a lot of industrial work nowadays too. Abbas Ivan Fernan. It's a beautiful card. And our relic is going to be a Thomas Edison. Look at that. So far it looks like we have 2 book pieces and a stock piece. Beautiful card. A great inventor. Some people say that he stole most of his ideas from Tesla. I think they're equal geniuses. All right, we're going to get this box out of the way. Try to get into this last pack a little bit more easy than the last one. It seems like we got into one pretty easily. All right. Here we go. Last pack of 2025 Pieces of the Past Inventors Edition. Oh, we have the brother, Wilbur Wright. I wish these things didn't stick so much together. All right. Now we have William D. Coolidge. Followed by an Edward Jenner. And our relic card is a Carl Benz, one half of Mercedes-Benz from the Daimler Corporation. If Henry Ford created the modern production line, it was this gentleman's car that they improved on. Another beautiful card. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Rippin' or Trippin'. Today we got out of the lines there and went into something a little different with these pieces of the past. Overall, I'll have to say I'm 100% happy with this box. They do have other sizes. I'm not sure if I will come back to the Inventors edition, but I think I will try ripping another box of something else. I notice there's a few other companies that out there that do the same type of product. One that does something for Bruce Lee. I even seen one with Jimi Hendrix. There was one that recently came out with Invincible. They're doing pre-orders on that. There's a Bob Marley box. There's a music edition from Pieces of the Past. The presidential edition looks pretty neat as well. But if you like what you see, as always, make sure you hit like, subscribe, hit that notification button. If you're watching on your phone and there's that hype button available, tap that hype button for me. As always, try to support your local LCS when you can. And everyone, have a blessed day.